Hey everybody, this is your girl Shelly Mache, author, women's life speaker, and purpose developer. Thank you so much for joining me today on my channel. Look, before we jump into anything on this last day of December, why don't you take a moment and just press that subscribe button, okay? Just, let a girl know that you enjoy watching some of the things that she does. And look, I want to make sure that I do not miss a point to you guys today. So I might be looking a little bit at my notes because I'm really excited to be able just to talk to you just about my journey throughout this year and what I'm actually looking forward to in 2019. So anyway, you guys, can you believe that it is the last day of the year? December 31st, 2018. Who's excited about next year? I know that I am. Not only am I excited about this being the last day of the year, but I'm super duper excited because it's my birthday. It's my birthday. It's my birthday. Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday to me. It's my birthday. So I am so excited about that. My birthday actually brings up a couple of things for me. It's an opportunity for me to be able to kind of reflect on the previous year, not just the year by itself, but my year, to reflect on my 25th year, my 40th year, what happened throughout that year. And so I had an opportunity to sit back again yesterday, since yesterday was the 30th. So I had an opportunity to sit back and just say, what was life like for this previous year? Turned a new age today. So what was that year like? What was 45 like? What were some of the things that I accomplished? What were some of the things that I left on the table? A lot of times what we do in life, maybe you're a little bit like me, is we look at everything that we did not get done. We look at everything that we feel like we failed at. We look at everything that we weren't able to accomplish. And sometimes that takes away from the things that we were able to accomplish. When I took time to look back on some of the things that I did, I had to pat myself on the back, which is what you should do sometimes. Yes, now there were things that I didn't get done. I wanted to do more speaking last year. I wanted to get on the stage a little bit more. And sometimes we have to realize that it's your fault that you didn't do these things. I'm not bashing anyone, but what I'm saying is when we lay out our goals and when we lay out things that we'd like to accomplish, we need to lay out some plans too. Did I speak this year? Yes, I did. And I had an amazing time doing it. Could I have done it more? Maybe, maybe not. But if I had sat down and made some more plans and was maybe a little more intentional about some of the things that I wanted to do, perhaps I would have been able to do a little bit more. But after I finished bashing myself about some of the things that I didn't get done, I began to look at all of the wonderful things that happened in 2018. Myself and my legacies, legacy number 1 and legacy number 2. And in case you don't know who they are, those are my daughters. And of course you can figure out legacy 1 is the oldest, legacy 2 is the youngest. But we did something amazing. We created a web series, and for an entire year, for 2018, we literally ran this web series on no budget. And I mean no budget, guys, like that, okay? We my legacy 1 and I, we wrote a few episodes. When directors did not come through, I stepped up and became the main director. My legacy number 2, who was 15 at the time, she actually became our cinematographer. Legacy number 1, she learned how to edit. We became our own location scouts. We did every single thing ourselves. And I don't know about you, but I consider that to be a very huge goal, and I consider that to be a very wonderful accomplishment. I had to pat myself on the back and say, look what you have done. One of the other things I did in 2018 that I was so excited about is I wrote my second book. Yes, you heard that right. If others don't clap for you, you clap for yourself. So give me a second. All right, so I wrote my second book, guys. That's my drum roll because I know you're excited to see it. Ta-da! Power Minds. And it is Reflective Thoughts Designed for the Everyday Power Woman and Her Legacies. It is a book of quotes that I am so excited about, and it's broken up into different sections, into 3 sections. It talks about the woman, you, who you are, and how to speak life into yourself. Love you. I'm sorry, someone's trying to talk to me right now. What did you say? You cannot hear me? You cannot see the book? Can you see it now? Well, I wasn't really doing it so they could see it. I was going to read. Okay. So anyway, it says, love you enough to walk away from anyone who doesn't. How many times, especially us as women, do we stick around and we don't love ourselves enough to walk away from people who do not love us? So this book gives us quotes to just throw back to yourself. It talks about the woman of God and talks about who you are to God and how much he loves us. And then it talks about you being a keeper to your fellow sister. When we put our gifts together, we can do great things. Guys, I would love for you to make my birthday extra special and go on over to Amazon and get this cute little awesome quote book for yourself, for your sister, for a friend. You can go on Amazon and get that. But yes, I did plug myself. But I had to be excited about some of the things that I did, and I challenge you to be excited about that. One of the other things that I did in my reflective time is I had to recognize, what is it that I want to do in 2019? Where is it that I'm going in 2019? And one of the things that I want to do that I have always wanted to do is pour back into my fellow woman, love my fellow woman, be able to wrap my arms around my fellow woman. We get discouraged sometimes because we figure that the way we start is the way that we have to end. I started this journey as a women's life speaker. I started this journey not knowing exactly who I serve. I started this journey kind of being here and there and knowing that I love women, but not knowing exactly, who it is that I want to pluck out, because I just want to love every single woman. So I had to go through a little metamorphosis to figure those things out. And it's okay for you to do that. In 2019, I'm coming for every woman who has ever climbed that ladder of success and who feels like they've checked things off and they're still feeling unfulfilled. I'm coming for that woman to let you know, I hear you, I've been there. Let me walk you through this part of your life. I'm coming for that woman who feels like she's mastered being the mom and being the wife and getting the family and the career, yet she has no identity. She doesn't know who she is without the titles. So I'm coming for that woman in 2019. And I'm dedicating my channel in 2019 to every woman. And so on my channel, we'll be talking all things woman. That was my metamorphosis, guys. I want to be able to sit down and reach out to my fellow woman. I want her to know that I care. And so we'll be talking about everything. We're going to talk about, relationships. We're going to talk about everything that makes us who we are. I am dedicated to you finding who you are as a woman, to you finding your purpose, to you being able to walk in your greatness. So guys, again, I want to thank you so much for hanging out with me. As of this day, I'm stepping into 2019, not as a women's life speaker, but I am Shelly Mache, a women's change agent. And my job is to hold out my hand to my fellow woman and help her walk into her purpose that has been designed for her. I hope you guys will join me in 2019 and hang out with me. Thank you guys so much. It's going to be a great 2019. If you enjoyed this video and if you weren't obedient before and subscribed, hit that subscribe button and then like it. I think this is like. My daughter's a deaf culture murderer, so I like to incorporate some of the sign I've learned. Like the video and then share. Have no idea how to do that, but then share the video. Thank you so much. And comment. Thank you guys. I will see you next time on Everything Woman with Shelly Mache, your women's life change agent. Bye, guys.